Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today, I'm diving into something I think a lot of you guys don't hear enough. You might be way more attractive than you give yourself credit for. Many of you, especially the humble, self-aware ones, don't realize the impact you have. You might feel invisible or average, but from my perspective as a woman, you could be showing signs that you're far more desirable than you think. So, let's get into 7 clear signs that you're more attractive than you realize. And I'm sharing these from my perspective to give you an honest take on what women notice. Sign 1. You make people a bit nervous. This might surprise you, but if you've ever noticed a woman fidgeting, stumbling over her words, playing with her hair, or getting quiet when you walk into a room, it's not always a coincidence. Attractive guys, especially those who carry themselves well, can throw people off a little. It's not that you're intimidating in a bad way. It's just that your presence, with its confidence, calm energy, or air of mystery, can disrupt someone's usual comfort zone. Women don't typically get nervous around guys they're not attracted to. But when a guy shows up looking sharp, speaking well, and carrying himself with quiet confidence, we adjust our body language without even realizing it. So, if you've ever thought, why do people act weird around me sometimes? It could be a strong sign you're more attractive than you think. Of course, there's nuance. Maybe you're making people uncomfortable in a bad way, so stick around to see how many of these signs you check off. Sign 2. You get compliments, even on small things. Let me be clear, women don't just hand out compliments for no reason. When a woman tells you, "You always smell nice," "I love your voice," or "You're so calming to be around," it means something. These small compliments are big signals, especially if they're consistent and come from different people. You don't need to look like a model to be attractive. A great scent, a relaxed voice, a natural laugh, or calm energy can be just as appealing, if not more. A lot of you guys underestimate the power of these subtle traits. Women notice these things, even if we don't always say it out loud. When we do compliment you, it's usually because we're already drawn to you and trying to connect. And if a woman compliments your shoes, you're doing something right. Small details often make the biggest impact. Want an easy way to level up your style? Focus on your shoes. Trust me, women notice them first, and a good pair can make you look so much more put together. Sign 3. Strangers ask you for help or directions. This might sound random, but it's super telling. If strangers, not just women, often approach you for directions, help, or even just to chat in public, it means you're giving off approachable, calm, and trustworthy energy. That's rare and really attractive to women. We're not always drawn to the loud, aggressive guy. In fact, we usually steer clear of him. We're pulled toward the guy who feels grounded, like a protector, a leader, or just someone easy to be around. If people naturally gravitate to you in public, not because you're seeking attention, but because you feel safe and solid, that's a clear sign you've got quiet, magnetic appeal. Sign 4. Women assume you're taken. This one can work against you, but it's still a strong sign. If women are surprised to hear you're single, or just assume you're in a relationship, it's likely because you have the vibe of a confident, put together, stable guy. All qualities that scream boyfriend or husband material. Attractive guys often seem taken because they don't act desperate or overly eager to impress. You seem content and self-assured, so women assume someone's already scooped you up. It's a subtle compliment, but it can also mean some women don't approach you because they think you're unavailable. If you get this reaction a lot, take it as a sign you're checking a lot of boxes. Sign 5. People remember you easily. If people recall you after meeting you just once, even if you didn't say much, that's a big deal. It means you left a lasting impression, and attractive people tend to do that. You don't have to be loud or outgoing. Some of the most attractive guys speak less, but have a strong presence. Maybe it's how you dress, carry yourself, or show calm confidence. From my perspective, when a guy is memorable, it's often because he brings something unique. Maybe you were polite when others weren't, made eye contact, or really listened, making someone feel seen and heard. Being memorable is a sign of value, and we notice it, even if we don't always say it. Sign 6. You don't get chased, but you get chosen. This one's subtle but important. A lot of you guys think if women aren't openly chasing you, you're not attractive. But the truth is, attractive guys rarely get chased in obvious ways. Instead, women position themselves to be around you. We might start small talk, ask for help, compliment your shirt, sit near you, or find reasons to interact. Women are more strategic than you might think. If we're doing these things, we're hoping you'll notice and take the lead. So if you've wondered, why do women keep starting conversations with me? Or, why does that girl always show up where I am? Not in a creepy way, to be clear. It's a sign she sees you as someone worth choosing, someone with presence and value other guys don't have. Sign 7. You're hard on yourself, but others look up to you. Attractive guys often don't realize how attractive they are because they're too focused on being better. You don't rest on your looks. You work on your character, goals, mindset, and personal growth. But here's the thing. When others, coworkers, friends, strangers, or women look up to you, seek your advice, or value your opinion, that's a huge sign you carry a level of respect and presence that's deeply attractive. Women aren't just drawn to physical traits. We're drawn to leadership, confidence, and guys who know who they are and where they're going. If people rely on you or seek your guidance, you're ahead of most guys, even if you don't see it yourself. Attractiveness isn't always loud. It's often quiet, consistent, and earned. Those are the guys women respect most. If any of these signs sound familiar, take it as your reminder. You don't need to look like a movie star or be the loudest guy in the room to be attractive. Women notice how you carry yourself, how you listen, how you show up, and how you feel about yourself. Trust me, if you're doing the things I've talked about, you're way more attractive than you realize. And it's time to start owning it. If this video resonated with you, give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more content like this. From my perspective, drop a comment below. Have you noticed any of these signs without realizing what they meant? I'd love to hear your thoughts and help other guys out too. Let's encourage each other to be kind and uplifting in the comments. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.